Okay, we're looking at 3.5. We're going to write and graph equations of lines. So we should know already the slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, and y is the intercept. So this should all be repeat stuff from Algebra 1. We're going to start with plotting these 2 points. We're going to plot 2, 2, and 6, 5. Okay, and we're going to determine the slope 2 ways, graphically and algebraically. First, graphically, we went up 1, 2, 3, and we went over 1, 2, 3, 4. So the slope is 3 over 4. Now we're going to do it algebraically. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. 5 minus 2 over 6 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. 6 minus 2 is 4. Do I need to do the second one? Eric, do you have a question?
Can you just please slow down, please?
Yeah. So you guys should be able to do the slope, right? If I give you the slope equation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's move on to example 2 then. Instead of doing part B, let's move on to example 2. Is everybody with me?
Yes.
We're on to example 2. We're going to graph and label each line, given the points, and determine if the lines are parallel. So first I'm going to graph negative 5. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 0. And I'm going to go over 0, up 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is line A. Line B, we're going to graph negative 2, 0, and 0, 2. This is line B. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to figure out the slope. I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 5. So 5 over 5 reduces to 1. With the blue one, I went up 1, 2 over 2. So it's 2 over 2, which reduces to? So are lines A and B parallel?
Yes.
So we say A is parallel to B. That little stripe thing means parallel. What does perpendicular look like? An upside T. Good. Great. Are we ready for example 3? Do I need to go over B?
No.
We're okay? Okay. Example 3. Okay. We have, for example 3, line A contains the point 0, 4, and negative 2, negative 2. And line B contains points 2, negative 6, and 4, 2. And we have to decide if they're parallel. So we have to find the slope. We don't have a graph, so we're going to find the slope algebraically. So first I'm going to find the first line. x1, y1, x2, y2. Negative 2 minus 4 over negative 2 minus 0. Am I going too fast? I get negative 6 over negative 2, which is positive 3. Negative divided by negative is a what, Vincent? Okay. So we're going to do line B. x1, y1, x2, y2. 2 minus the negative 6 over 4 minus 2. 2 negatives make up? 6 plus 2 is? 4 minus 2 is?
2.
So the slope is? Are they parallel? No. Are they perpendicular? No. All right. We good? Does everybody understand how this works?
Yeah.
Okay. Example 4. All right, if I give you a slope and the y-intercept, can you put it in slope-intercept form? If I say the slope is negative 2 and the y-intercept is 1, can you put that in slope-intercept form? Y equals mx plus b? So how would we do it? We say y equals?
Negative 2x plus 9, plus 1.
Should we try another one, or are we okay? Do another one? How about C? The slope is negative 2/5, and the y-intercept is negative 3. So I get y equals? Minus 3. Yep.
Wait.
All you're doing is for slope, the equations y here?
Am
I'm doing C.
She did C. Oh. Yeah, that's how.
Sorry. I didn't make that very clear up here. Alright, what if I give you a slope and a point? Like E. So I'm giving you m equals 3 and point -2, 7. You need to get it in slope-intercept form. Who remembers point-slope form? Anybody? So the easiest way to do this is point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. This is x1, this is y1.
I want to do it.
So you just go, if you have this equation, which I'm going to leave on the board, could you do this?
Yeah.
What equation?
Because all you have to do is plug it in. This one right here, this is point-slope form. So I'm going to say, because y'all freaked out when I wrote this on the board, I'm going to give you the formula. Y minus y1, which is 7, equals the slope times x minus x1, which is -2. 2 negatives make positive. Do I need to do the second one? Is there any questions about this? Yes, Brianna.
You distribute.
You don't have to do, now we're distributing it. Yes, now to get it in slope-intercept form, I distribute the 3, and I get y minus 7 equals 3x plus 6, and then what do I do? How do I get y by itself? There we go.
That's 7.
So y equals 3x plus 13.
How'd you do the 2? Oh, okay.
We good? You want to do another one? Yeah? Okay. So here's our slope. Here's our point, and I'm going to label it right away, x1, y1. Yes. Yes.
Just out of curiosity, I learned this last year. Why can we just write the slope-intercept form and then?
You don't know what the y-intercept is?
Yeah, but
so
since
yes,
we-
you can solve it for the y-intercept if you want to do it that way. I think point slope is easier. You can totally do it that way here. Okay, so I'm going to write y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. 2 negatives make a positive. And then I'm just going to distribute. Why did I just put y and not y minus 0? Because it doesn't matter, right? Okay, let's do G and then we'll be done. How about that? Okay, for G, we've got point A1 and we want it to be parallel to y. Ooh, that was a word. Parallel to y equals 3/4 x minus 9. If we want it to be parallel, that means what's the same? Slope. So what's the slope for that line? 3/4. So we want our m to be 3/4. And we've got point 8, 1. So it's the same thing now before. Y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. It wants us to put it in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to distribute. 3 times 8 is 24. Divided by 4 is 6. Now I'm going to add 1 to both sides. Y equals 3/4 x minus 5. Yes, ma'am.
Is that a G?
Yes. Because we're on crunch G.
Oh.
You good, Abby? I'm not writing G's down randomly. Okay. Ready to do your writing?